Okay, I'm checking on YouTube.
Oh, it says we're live.
Yeah?
And we are... Oh, but there's an ad!
Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Gotta make the
And
monies.
we are live with another night of Tay's On Day games.
Are you sure we're on YouTube?
Yeah.
I'm, like, refreshing here.
Sometimes YouTube takes a... Rue, I see you in chat. Hello, everyone.
Oh, there we are.
Okay. It's 2 o'clock on the dot. It's a dev short. Do you know what that means?
It means we blather for 15 minutes.
Correct. Let's start blathering, bro. Okay, now to keep things... I have, as always, I have an agenda. A well-thought-out, important agenda to get through. So in order to ensure we get through the agenda, I have brought an activity for Steve. What will it be? What could it possibly be? You do this while I get through the agenda.
What?
Why don't you just
I don't want to do this.
What could it be?
It's pretty obvious.
What could it be? Why don't... As you can see,
pretty obvious what it is.
As you can see, we've cleaned the room.
Although I must say this was probably my tempo at the age where they had these sorts of things.
So we have a new board behind us. We've cleaned the room. I've moved all the other art further back, and I want to start putting Steve's art up here. So let's have Steve do that while I get through the agenda. First up, The Leap of the Lotus is live until April 30th at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. We also have The Wolf of Saturn 6 alerts live. There are some fixes coming for some of the little quirks in those in case you've encountered something, but I think we got a good hotfix out on Monday. And you can look forward to another hotfix this week. I know we're fixing some Technosite Coda stuff. Some people were having issues with the duet spawning. So you can expect a hotfix of some kind this week with things in it that are fixed while hot. And one thing that's happening this April is Baro Ki'Teer is back every single weekend in April. And also, if on the weekend that just passed, if you got Prime Steady Hands and you were like, is this a sick joke, DE? What are you thinking? We have changed the capacity from 16 to 12 at max rank. So you now get steadier hands for less cost. So you can look forward to that. As well as, yes, get your ducats, get everything going. Bear will be here every weekend in April. And if you're a music fan, our collab song is on Spotify and other streaming platforms, Lamenting the Days. This is the song with Elliot, Jake, and Mark. You can listen to it. It's sort of, Temple and the Ripper's anthem. It plays in the mission.
If you're a music fan, everyone should be a music fan.
Oh, welcome back, Steve. How's your... What have you done over there?
I think it's Bromius from Warframe, so I fixed it. Sorry, some of my contrarian nature came out there.
Look what he did.
I'll try it again for the next one.
All right, next time we'll keep you busy. But we got through the agenda, so that's kind of the point. So
BP Frosty says I'm ducat poor.
Yeah, me too, man.
That happens.
Me too. I haven't been farming any relics because I've been doing
Butterface
the
Report
tech
says
stuff.
it loves steady hands. LOL.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay, to be honest, this was one of those mods where, like, one person asked for it, and they said, oh, Prime Steady Hands would be awesome because I have so many ribbons that I do the recoil curse on. And I was like, oh, that's a good one for people that want that. And people were not happy. But the one guy who wanted it, I hope you're happy. We did it for you. The one guy or girl.
Chod Zero says, Grenier melee unit relaxed alert animations have been swapped for years, all caps.
Wait, what has been swapped?
Grenier melee unit relax versus alert animations.
Oh. Huh. They were looking at something with that today, actually.
Well, I read it out because I saw some
didn't
stuff
you see what
that
I
Jeremy
saw?
was doing.
Yeah.
It made me think of that.
Okay. Actually, I don't know if you know this, but for PAX, you're going to Boston.
Yes.
And there's 2 events you have to do. Do you know what they are?
No.
Okay, the first event is 10 VIP.
10 VIP and 10 Live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you do know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you have to go to both of those. There's Dev karaoke. What are you going to sing?
I am not going to sing.
What are you going to sing?
Are you going to sing?
Of course.
What are you going to sing?
I can't say. It's a surprise.
Can't say? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We also did an AMA last week. Lots of good... Oh, no. Okay, so I asked...
I think our stream dipped for a second.
Oh, are we still alive?
I'm not sure what's
Are we
going
still
on
alive?
here.
Are we still alive?
Are we still there, friends on YouTube?
Are we alive? Are we alive? Chat. Can you hear me, chat? Oh, shoot. I just closed Twitch by accident.
The delay with chat is quite significant, so I'm not sure how we're doing in terms of reacting.
Okay. Last week, on our internal corporate discussions, someone posted an article with the headline, Warframe...
Everyone says yes. Yes,
Okay,
it's still live.
The headline of the article was, Warframe saves one man's marriage. Warframe.
Oh no!
Warframe, relationship problems, and strong fingers. The candid story of how digital extremes saved one man's marriage.
Yeah, that made the rounds.
Would you like to read the article?
No, I would not.
Okay, moving on.
I will read it not with cameras on because I'm sure it will be very spicy.
For those of you looking to up your Incarnin game in the circuit this week, you could get the Boar, Gammacourt, Anku, Gorgon, or Angstrom Incarnin. And the survey that we have started has some really interesting summaries so far. Would you like to hear them?
Yes, I would like to hear them.
Finish the sentence. In 2025, I want devs to focus more on blank. Players could put whatever they wanted in there. Here's
Spider Frame.
That's literally all caps.
Did I guess right?
Spider Frame. So not only that, make Steve a playable Warframe.
No.
One player said, I want a 75% discount.
Okay.
One player said, Lunaro.
Oh, that was me.
And then, is there anything else you'd like to get off your chest? Was one of the questions on the survey.
Okay.
This one, Pablo and I talk about all the time.
Okay.
I'm still not convinced I know how to damage Lek Krill. We don't know either.
Yep.
Like, we're looking at bosses very closely.
I know.
Obviously,
you guys are talking about that.
Because, like, we're redoing Vor and stuff. But, like, it's probably pretty obvious, but Pablo and I, like, literally will look at each other and we make this, like, face with our eyes. Like, neither of us actually know how it's supposed to work.
Yeah.
So.
It sounds like that's going to
get
a touch-up.
Yeah. Here's one. Chains of Harrow genuinely scared the crap out of me.
Ooh, cool. Good. A name for account says, excavation in single player. Enemies are one-shotting the objective.
Is that a game-wide problem? Is that a circuit?
I'm not sure.
Single player, single-shotting objective.
That might be a note we can take.
Mr. Andre.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what else do we have in chat then? Steve, you're an agenda item. Tell us what's up.
What's up?
What's going on with you, man?
We are... Yeah, we're doing a lot of cool stuff here. We're working on timelines for the next mainline, which is usually an iteration of tech changes that we roll up into that. We are tracking a performance regression on mobile, on iOS. And that is something that is getting a lot of looks right now. And we're also talking about when are we going to take our mesh streaming stuff from Soulframe back to Warframe, because they share everything and one tries out stuff and the other one gets it. So there's that. And yeah, I've been mostly the last few days working on this Soulframe.
Nice.
Working on our next update.
Nice.
Yeah. So lots of fun stuff happening around here. Very busy. And then, of course, everyone's now panicking because TennoCon just isn't far enough away. So lots of crucial conversations around the ranch here.
Yeah, we have a TennoCon to make happen.
That's right.
Why do we do this to ourselves every year?
10th
year.
It's kind of fun.
It is fun. But
ultimately, it's fun.
Please enjoy it. Okay, we also have fix the host thing, please. In Warframe terms, that could mean anything. I saw someone on a thread complaining about one of Mesa with the new Arcane isn't working on clients, so I have to look into that.
Okay.
Secondary Outburst client.
Yep.
And then I saw someone saying that the Wolf Throne, Wolf Sledge weapon isn't detonating on clients. Chat, can we corroborate this? Can we get a chat check?
Nick Leo says, Steve, can we please get some two-handed gun blades? I want to unleash my inner Squall.
Two-handed gun. Is Squall Final Fantasy 8?
I don't know.
I've only played 14 and 16.
Really?
Which one is Squall? Squall is 8, yeah. I've heard 8 is the best if Ben Star is to be believed, but can't trust that guy. It's 14 all the way. A double gunblade, that actually does sound kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's actually quite a few questions today about the status of Prime trailers going forward. Are we getting more? What's the Prime trailer situation? Is that something we should comment on right now?
Well, since we started doing the Prime trailers, we never said every frame's going to get one or we're stopping to make them.
Yep.
And it has kind of been a bit in terms of we'll make them if we have time to do it.
Right.
And when we have time to do it, you'll just find out when they're live. So,
right.
Other than that,
We love them. They're
Yeah.
amazing. They do take a lot of time, and it's often worth it.
It's always,
but it's
yeah.
always a competition amongst all of our priorities here.
Yeah, but I think like just to pay due to that topic.
Yeah.
Since we started doing Prime trailers, I honestly don't even know what the first one was anymore. Like, I remember we did Banshee, Saren, Oberon, Mirage, Vauban, Valkyr. Like, we've done...
Someone in chat's gonna
Someone
know
will know the first Prime trailer.
Someone in chat has less brain damage.
I don't remember
than me
who the first one
sure.
was. I think it might have been Banshee, which is kind
Megan
of...
voice Valkyr Prime. Love you
Sorry,
guys.
this is somewhat, just as more of like a team vibe thing.
Yep.
So, since those days and the team has grown, we are now working with the people who work on the Prime trailers now care so much, and they do such a good job.
They do, yep.
And it's always a battle for resource. It's not a battle. It's just like do we have the resources to do one for this Prime? Nope. Okay, try again next time. Do we have? And they care so much, and they're so good at what they do.
Yep.
And we would love to do them for every trailer. We just can't. But at the very least, if you do love the Prime trailers you've been fed, we will make more. We just don't know when. And the team, if the team working on them could only make them, I'm sure they would. But they are so good. It's the Tims, for video animations, and then we have our sound and effects and everything. Like, they're just so good. So, can I tell you who voiced the Scaldra Screamer? Hell yeah, Jake Bowen. The Jake Bowen from Periphery. But yeah, anyway, just round of applause. Shout out to our Prime trailer strike teams that get made, because they just, the ballast lines, everything. The music, the actual music that gets scored just for them. Matt Chalmers lately has been doing them, so it's just, it's fun to watch, it's fun to see, and,
Yep, we love them. We want them. Probably those people are slammed with TunnelCon work, and hopefully they get free, and we can get a new one in the pipe as soon as we possibly can.
Oh, that's great, because the Grendel Gauss trailers were dope. It's so true. And they came up with the idea of having the horror Grendel one, and then have the Gauss one start right after.
They had a very cool.
They're just that good. They're so shout out to the trailer team,
so
who aren't even the trailer team. They are core dev members all in that make these trailers just because they love them so much. So they are awesome.
Yep. Glitch Variable says, Steve, be nicer to yourself. Oh, I don't know.
Aww.
Do I seem mean to myself?
Are you being mean to yourself?
No, I'm being nice to myself. I have a nice little tea here.
Here, you can have a coloring activity.
Yeah, I can do a coloring activity.
All right. Someone says, give us a spider frame. Guys.
Spider frame, all caps.
Guys.
But that's nice. I like when people send out some love that way. I hope everyone is happy. It snowed here.
Someone said,
this morning.
That's
Second time in a row.
That's why you're
you know what? Maybe I'm a little down because winter kind of came back.
I know.
Someone here said in Canada.
Someone said, screw other proto frames. Can I romance Lizzie? Also, shout out to Lizzie, the talking guitar that is obsessive. It was a very fun package to come together, and I'm glad people are digging all of it. We are still very much in the hot fix timeline for all things Tech Rod Encore, so we are looking at mission critical bugs, Technosite Coda Prog stops, anything like that. We are still in 1999 internally for all these things, so don't worry about that.
Yeah, we're working on that. Byron asks, D, are you planning to add new mechanics to the existing survival mission in order to reduce the timer?
So we did do that for the elite versions of it, where you can spawn a thing and make the timer go down. And we were basically saying, hey, if it's well received, we could look into adding it. Currently, we need something that supports the fiction per faction, and that's not as simple as it sounds. So I think it would be a good initiative to take on holistically for survival missions.
So you're promising it now?
I'm not promising it now. I'm telling you that it's cool, and maybe there is something we can do with that.
Isaac says, give me Hildren Proto Frame, please. Two-handed chainsaw blade, says Silva Lion. That would be cool. Lavos Heirloom win, says Clown Man.
Oh man, Lavos is in the prime phase of his life right now. You gotta take it slow with these snake boys.
All right, well, we'll get to it.
Oh, I have a question in
Count
Spanish.
that as a vote for it.
We only have 1 minute left, Steve. What do you got in your mind?
There's also a bit of hey, Oberon needs some tweaks. Oberon buff, please. A fair amount of Oberon calls.
Yeah, I think what did we say last time? We have nothing to say, but when we do have something to say, it'll be factual and not just like off the cuff speculative. So you don't want that.
I would say
you want cold hard facts. That's why you come here. You don't come here for speculation.
I was going to say the ones I see are Oberon and Chroma are being mentioned a fair amount. If we were
Chroma continues to suffer. Give up, fellas. Oh man.
Yep. Oberon love, Chroma rework. There's
my children, you must suffer. Otherwise, you will not know
Oberon
the joy
and Chroma
of happiness.
Mains in here.
If there's only happiness, then there's